The fact of the matter is that this is complete and absolute nonsense. The CIA told George Bush, don't use these claims about aluminum tubes and yellow cake from Niger in nuclear weapons. He still used them in the State of the Union address. He hasn't learned the lessons, and we're still paying the price for that. Of course, he thought that the consequences of his actions would go away in just a matter of a couple years. He thought we'd be well on track by this time. Here's another clip from his exit interview with a CNN reporter.
Where do you see this country in 4 years?
You know, it's hard to tell. I'm pretty confident we will recover from the economic times. Iraq will be a symbol of freedom.
Iraq will be a symbol of freedom. Sorry, that didn't work out that well. Iraq is essentially a U.S.-sponsored dictatorship and close ally of a United States adversary, Iran. So, not a great prediction there, and also the economy hasn't recovered. Now, you could argue as to who is to blame for that. Certainly, I've been very critical, and many progressives have been very critical of the Obama administration for not acting decisively enough. But the idea that he didn't understand just how deep the economic crisis was that happened on his watch, okay, despite many of the warnings that people were making, including then Senator Barack Obama, that we had a subprime housing mortgage crisis that was going to blow up in our face, it's just despicable and it's irresponsible. And the idea that conservatives have the audacity and the shame now to come back and say that this man had redeeming features when he so clearly didn't even recognize the damage that he caused, just undermines their case even more. You've got a lot of work cut out for yourselves, conservatives who are trying to retake the country. We've got a great segment coming up. Elise is going to stick around from the Huffington Post. Elise Foley, an amazing, amazing reporter, prolific reporter, going to tell us a little bit about the implications that this Boston bombing has had on our immigration reform debate, whether there's any credence to those claims, and what we can do to take action to make sure that those claims are addressed or incorporated appropriately and not irresponsibly. When Take Action News continues after this.